What is up, guys? JTails here with another long-awaited character guide. I've been getting a lot of requests for the use of Metaknight, and along with maining Diddy and Brawl, I also main Metaknight. I mained Ness for about 2-3 years with some Fox, and then I slowly just mained Ness and Diddy, and then I mained Diddy and Metaknight, and that was my transgression through the Brawl metagame. But hopefully, if you are a new viewer, you enjoy this series, and maybe I can make a subscriber out of you by the end of this video. So in any case, I'm going to go to On It in order to demonstrate, because On It, it's more clear to see things with. So, alright, Metaknight is completely different in this game as he is from Brawl. So there's going to be a lot of adjustments that need to be made if you're going to be playing him in this game. And, alright, so first of all, his ground movement speed is really good. You want to definitely cancel his dash with shield, which is just while you're dashing, you press shield, because that's a really quick form of his movement. I would say his best move is probably his dash attack, and I think Mewtwo King has agreed to this, because dash attack, it's safe. For example, if he blocks the dash attack, I can actually end up too far away for him to punish. So dash attack is pretty safe, and if you land the dash attack, it's also pretty good for starting up aerial combos. So you can do things like down tilt to dash attack to up B, standard stuff. Okay, so definitely dash attack, you want to use it to punish moves if you see them, but look how quick, it recovers very quickly. So dash attack is an option that I wouldn't say you want to throw it out freely, because still it can be shield grab, but it's likely to be his best move. Alright, so going into his tilts. Down tilt lost a lot of the range that it had in Brawl, a lot of its priority also. Look at that, I'm touching his foot and it's still not poking him. In Brawl, it would have poked him from like over here. So, and it moves him forward almost barely, but you can see its range there. Deals 5% and it trips, which is nice. So if you get the trip, you can get a grab into down throw, into neutral air, and then you can follow up your strings that way. So definitely your grab of choice is usually going to be down throw, because you can get dash attack to up air, or you can get neutral air off of down throw. And you have to dash forward and make sure you short hop the neutral air instead of full hop the neutral air. Metaknight requires a bit of control in this game, more than he did in Brawl, because he's a little more strict. So you can do things like that and not die. Okay. His back throw deals 10%, which is pretty good. His up throw deals 10 as well. I know they buffed him up in some of the patches. Forward throw deals 9, and down throw, even though it deals a bit less, 7, it allows for more follow-ups and positional advantage. So down throw is not a bad idea. But if you want to just go for the raw damage or stage position, pummel and then back throw, because now your opponent is off stage and Metaknight can do what he does best, which is gimp people with down airs maybe, or forward airs. You can just get your free damage in. And Pit's probably going to be not too great to demonstrate that with, but definitely a down throw into forward air works, and that's a solid combo. It's a solid string. When you get your opponent above you in the air, that's a good time to start doing up air strings. It's very different from Brawl though, but you can string them together. You don't want to fast fall, you just want to hit down. Alright, so my exact inputs are, I'll tell you right now. And they have to be around mid%, I believe, for the strings to work properly. Yeah, so you see that? That's a nice little combo that especially works on big and heavy characters, and there's not much they can do about it. So what you want to do is either jump up, and as soon as you can connect with an up air on your opponent, you press up air and then you fast fall. Alright, hold on. Yeah, so basically, with the joystick, I'm pressing up and down, up and down, up and down. And then as soon as my control stick goes to up, I'm doing the up air. I'm jumping. So I'm hitting X, A, up and down at the same, if that makes any sort of sense. Jump, hold up, press A, down, up, A. Down, up, jump, A. Down, up, jump, A. Down, up, jump, A. And in Brawl it was like this too. And that's how you can get those like aerial juggles that you saw me doing. That are really, really good damage actually. And don't forget about up tilt as a good anti-air option. I don't believe it kills in this game, but up tilt's always a great tool for opponents coming down. Yeah, I wouldn't say it kills in this game. Also, another starting string you could do is down throw into tornado. And what's important about tornado in this game is you want to, if it connects, if it hits your opponent, you want to mash B. Look at that, 21% for connecting tornado. But if I don't mash, it does 8. So definitely, if you hit mash B as fast as you can, and you will gain that extra 20 to 21 damage, and that's really big. That's about 1/5 of a stock, maybe 1/6 of a stock. So the more you can combo into tornado, the better. But don't get into a habit of using tornado like people did in Brawl, because tornado is extremely punishable. Except if you do it at a certain height. You saw as soon as I landed, I was able to shield immediately. I have no lag after about a full hop tornado. Oh, a little bit higher. Man, that's not even the height. Right there. Oh, that was too high. You saw I had some end lag. It's actually really difficult finding this this height. It's like, nope, that was too high because I smacked my face into the ground. But there's a certain height that if you do the tornado at, you will suffer 0 end lag, and you can shield or attack immediately. And that's the height you want to do it at. Unless you get a grounded option, and because pulling away still leaves them with a lot of lag. See how long it takes for me to put up my shield? So tornado is not a move you want to throw out very often. The moves you want to throw out often are probably his tilts, short hop forward air, down tilt, dash attack, his grabs, because he's so fast. And your grabs is what leads into other strings, basically. And your kill moves are going to be forward smash. Even though forward smash is hard to hit, look how early it kills. It's a really early kill move. So if you can get the read and someone rolls into it, or you read a certain punish and you get that forward smash off, that's huge. Down smash doesn't kill as much as it did in Brawl. The back end is stronger than the front end. But I would use down smash more as a punishing move rather than a kill move. Up B is also probably his best kill move and most reliable. So all of them, forward smash and up B, kill at around, I want to say 100. Neutral air is also a good kill option. Otherwise, Metaknight struggles at getting kills in this game. Even with a neutral air, it's tough. But up B definitely does take it. And up B, when you use it in this game, you are in free fall, so you can't do much. So you want to make sure you hit with it. Yeah, you want to make sure both hits of the up B connect. And sometimes you can get down throw into up B almost immediately, so there's an option. Now, I guess his best kill move and most surprising is going to be the dimensional cape. And what's good about this move is that it's a really good movement option. It's fairly safe. Like, I can use it to get away from trouble if I'm feeling pressured. I can use it to get away. And you saw that. That was another height that you can do anything out of. See, I land and I can up B. I land and I can shield immediately. So there's a certain height with dimensional cape, and when you do it grounded, it takes a while for me to put up my shield. But aerial dimensional cape is more safe. Oh, that was too high, and I went into free fall. That was too high once again. there's a certain sweet spot height that's just perfect for, there we go. So if you can get that down packed and make your movement really swift with Meta Knight, he can definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Forward tilt is still pretty standard. He doesn't really have too many auto cancel aerials. Like if I do them into the ground, I have some sort of end lag. Up air is okay. And his jab is pretty good too. Covers a lot of range. You just don't want to do it on someone's block because you will get punished for it. But definitely dimensional cape for the kill is really big. So what it's useful for is, aside from running away, it's also a good recovery. And for example, like Pit is standing here, right? And I run up to him and he's gonna forward smash me. I could dimensional cape, and not only do I avoid the forward smash, but then I come out with an attack. Another good scenario is being on the ledge. Oops. I was gonna say being on the ledge and your opponent's applying pressure. You can press back and then jump and then dimensional cape your way onto the stage and simultaneously attack. But if you don't want to do that, you can just press back and go past them and regain your control. So use of dimensional cape is probably very important for learning how to play Meta Knight in this game, as well as just his general combo strings, which most of them start with down throw or dash attack. But his hitboxes are way harder to hit in this game than they were in Brawl. Oh, also back air is a really good kill move. In the air, back air does well. I believe it also brings your opponents down with them if you connect it in the right way. So you don't want to count out back air. Definitely, absolutely not. His drill is also, I don't know if I want to say improved, but it's pretty good. You can use it also to recover from low as well. You can angle it up or down, but it does have some end lag. So you want to make sure if you're going to use it to recover, you go straight to the ledge, not that you go onto the stage, because see all that end lag it has? It takes quite a while for me to be able to put up my shield after it. So, but I'm pretty sure it has a sweet spot height that doesn't happen with. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. But one good thing about side B is that you can do it into the ground and kind of cancel it and mix up your opponent's guesses. So I can do it straight to Pit and then cancel it, or I can do it through Pit and then cancel it towards the end. Or I could just keep letting it go, and that's fine as well. But one thing to note is that it leaves you vulnerable. So another thing to take note about his down tilt is that you notice that if you do down tilt and you try to turn around, you might have some trouble. For some reason, Alright, if you do down tilt and then hold the opposite direction so he can turn around, there's some delay before he's able to do that. He has to like get up from the floor for some reason. But if you do down tilt and then dash in the opposite direction, you will have almost no lag after that. So I feel like canceling the end lag from down tilt to do something to turn around might be better to just down tilt, hold shield, and then attack in the other direction. Also, Meta Knight's roll is extremely good and fast. So I know a lot of people, you probably hear, don't roll so much, it's not good to roll, but Meta Knight has a very fast roll, and it could be used to your advantage. So he definitely has a good option there with rolling. It's very fast, so you can mix up your opponent, and since Meta Knight is also very fast, he can get some pivot grabs in and do some real damage. But yeah, definitely Meta Knight's pivot grab is real good, and you can move on with gimping people. So for something like this, back throw into dash attack, into up air, into up B is a solid combo. Or oops, didn't mean to quit. I was gonna say back throw into dash attack into tornado would be another nice combo to do. Also, his up smash, which I haven't spoken about yet, his up smash covers a lot of range, and it's a really good anti-air tool as well. So definitely don't hesitate to use it if your opponent doesn't have a high priority down air or downward move basically that can challenge it. It's kind of situational, but like Link's up smash, it can kill at higher percents, and it's pretty good. So definitely learn his down tilt into grab into forward air, because the down tilt trips, and then you get your pummel, you get your down throw, you get your forward air, or after down tilting, or you don't have to down tilt and you can just get a read. It's not tripping. Maybe I have to hit. There we go. And he might be too high percentage for the dash attack to connect at that point. But definitely Tornado is an option, back throw, and you read their landing. Metaknight has, I believe, 6 jumps, including his grounded jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he can't jump anymore. But he has other options, like down B after that. So you definitely want to, there's no excuse for Metaknight not to be able to land safely. You can mix up your landing and just stay away from your opponents until you're ready to fight them on the ground. Metaknight's game is aerial, but he doesn't do well when his opponents are under him. So you want to use his multiple jumps to your advantage to kind of stay away and reset the situation until you can figure out an opening with a dash attack or short hop, neutral air, or a grab to set up for your combos. And then definitely one of your finishing moves are going to have to be up B, down B, or forward smash, or neutral air, because everything else... Oh, and definitely what's important to practice is short hop neutral air, because it's really good in this game. Neutral air is a kill move, but you need to short hop it in order to hit, because if you full hop it, it will just miss. So practicing, see, look at that. For some reason, the range is nerfed on it. It's a very precise hitbox. So you must short hop neutral air in order to connect with it. On the ground, that is. Other than that, forward air might be unsafe on block, meaning if your opponent is blocking, you don't want to land with forward air or do forward air. You kind of want to pressure their shield with things like down air from the air, and then when you see them either break down, you can come in with a neutral air and hit them at the last moment, or you can just teleport away and reset the situation. But definitely this used to be a prominent strategy in Brawl. I don't think it's as good in this game because Meta Knight's priority has been nerfed severely. So I think finally what I want to talk about is his short hop down air. This is a really good tool right here. And what this is for is punishing rolls. So a lot of the times I like to use short hop neutral air to punish rolls, but honestly neutral air is pretty slow and the hitbox is so strict. Look at that, I can't even hit him and I'm right next to him. Oops, that was supposed to be a neutral air. But basically this is an unreliable hitbox. You have to be extremely precise to hit anyone with it. So short hop down air covers way more space. So for example, if I'm pressuring Pit and I'm in front of him and I'm kind of just throwing out my tilts and I anticipate that he's going to roll behind me, I could, for one, tornado and catch his roll, or just like, you know, I can just tornado, and as soon as I see that the tornado clips him, that's when I start mashing B to get more damage worth of my tornado. Or I could pivot grab. So definitely his pivot grab is strong. But mainly what you want to do is very quickly just short hop down air, because that covers a lot of range. So he rolls behind me, I short hop down air him, and I follow immediately. And I'll demonstrate. Short hop down air, pretty good. So it covers grounded opponents, so you don't really have to be so precise. So if anyone's on you, it's also a good out of shield option. As well as neutral air, of course, which is probably easier to do. But as I said before, neutral air is just, look at that, I can't even hit Pit with my neutral air out of shield. That's just ridiculous to me. I have to short hop it, which is kind of hard to do with Meta Knight for some reason. I find short hops more difficult with him, or short hop neutral air more difficult with him than other characters. I'm not too sure why, but definitely short hop down air or even full hop down air is a better option than neutral air out of your shield, or even up B out of shield if someone attacks it the wrong way. But up B out of shield can be risky because if you do it incorrectly, you'll be punished severely. So that's not usually the best option. And you saw the second hit of back air kind of put Pit in a weird state there. See, so, oh, see, the back air does spike, as you saw there. It sends him straight to the ground. And from there I can get down tilt lock, and then after the third one, he's forced to get up, and he'll get up right into my up smash. So you can do something like that. A normal human would get up, actually. And then you can get another grab, and get a neutral air, or whatever. Or just down tilt into dash attack once again. But yeah, falling back air takes the opponent down with them. Saw that pseudo spike there out of Pit's up B, so falling back air is a good tool. And yeah, so keep in mind your kill moves, keep in mind the moves that you want to use rather than the moves you don't want to use, which I don't like down smash too much, but because it's very punishable in this game, not like it was in Brawl. I don't like side B very much because it also has a lot of end lag. I also don't like Tornado very much unless you're 100% sure it's going to hit. Same with up B, it's not safe anymore, not like Brawl. Dimensional Cape is pretty safe unless you do the swing, then you're left in free fall, so you want to use that sparingly. But to move around, Dimensional Cape is pretty cool. You can just kind of run around with it. And dash attack is a yes, up air is a yes, down air is a yes. How quickly I can throw out down airs. It's actually pretty nice. And what I'm doing is I'm jumping and pressing A at the same time while holding down. So that's a thing. And I think Dimensional Cape would take it at this point. Oops. That was just bad control by me. But like I said, guys, I don't know everything about Metaknight in this game, and I'm sure there's some things I'm probably leaving out. But I know the character is very underexplored and unexplored. So if you guys know anything else about Metaknight that I haven't included in this video, please leave a comment, please let me know. I tried to cover everything I could, and definitely watching my 4 glory videos of me using the character helps probably more than the competitive guides, because you can see how I put things into practice, and you can see why certain moves are useless in my opinion, or why they're really good, and how I use them in a real fight. So in any case, guys, if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're a new subscriber just watching, hopefully you enjoyed it. I will be covering all the characters in the game, and I have tons of other great tutorials that are not character specific. So if you'd like to subscribe, I would really appreciate that. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.